Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Simulation Soccer League. This time we have Division number 2, Matchday number 2. It is a very interesting slate of games that we have today. There's several ones that could be good and a couple that could get ugly. I'm your commentator today, Laser. I'm joined by Socc. And Socc, there was a lot of unexpected results, I think you could say, in Matchday 1, and I'm very interested to see how those are going to roll over into this next Matchday as well.
Absolutely. Montreal and Seoul, the two best teams in Division 2 last season, but didn't get promoted. Ended up suffering losses at the hands of a relegated Athenai and Schwarzwälder for Schwarzwälder. Hollywood, who were relegated last season, were able to thump Cairo 5-1. And FC Kaapstad finally might be getting back on the high horse with an upset win. Well, could regard as an upset so far over Red Star Laos in the opening match. But now it's two teams that are coming off that loss. And, that is a sack for left, I suppose, from Seoul, while Montreal electing for a classic 5-3-2. Yeah, both of these teams took a tough 2-1 losses and will be looking to bounce back. Of course, there you see the standings there, basically tied on nothing more than their own names, really, as we hope to get underway very shortly.
Yeah, I don't... What is... Is that a 4-4-2 technically from Seoul?
4-2-4, maybe.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Whatever it is, it remains to be seen what good it will do them, if any. That is one of the most interesting formations I have seen. And it might pay off immediately. It does! All right, okay. Q-Man scores on the assist from newly acquired Budget Busquets. And 1-0 Seoul.
Yeah, it was quick work, and they're working on their strong flank here. Cinnamon's trying to cut out O'Rourke here on the edge, but Yarvinen got up there to end up blocking that cross out, and they just have so much of an overlap there. Vanderbilt and Freddy just not getting involved whatsoever in that play, and they can't get along there to help out. Here's another look at it, but Busquets shipping forward. Man, played well inside there by Vanderbilt, so just had a clear route to the net and was able to convert. Seoul taking the early lead.
And a corner from Seoul now as well. It's Danny Paul. It'll be saved by Rage that time.
Yeah, went near post that time. Tried to go right in front, but Rage that time plumb to it. But again, we might just see how much they can kind of work over this left flank.
Oh, Paul. Another opportunity for him, but Rage saves that as well off of the pass from Hugh Mann. And on the ensuing corner, Gino Chouinard will put it in, head it out, but Fist will track it down, and they'll try and reset. No, they won't.
It was a reset, but it was a full reset rather than trying to get another attacking chance going.
Yeah. Adam Rage, to his credit, there's already been 8 shots on target by Seoul. Ugh. Nearly 9. There's already been 8 shots on target by... Pardon me, 8 shots on target, 9 shots on target. It keeps changing by Seoul, and he has saved 8 of them.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very solid save percentage. That's one you could probably put up on an ice hockey game and be reasonable. But football, it is quite good, as here they go again.
Yeah, there's shot number 10. Rage saves again.
900 save percentage. You know what that means? That's good enough to be in the NHL.
Yeah.
Or the SHL, I guess.
True. Or both. We've seen that before.
Yeah, either or.
Seoul on the attack again. And man gets another one. There it is. They've been looking for it all game, and they'll finally put home number 2.
Yeah, it's a poor clearance out from Adam Rage, and that allows them to create a prime opportunity. It's a little play back there, and I'm not sure whether he was looking for Selic or Podoneska, but he just put it right into the gap where Chouinard was, and he gets a nice through ball there, right for Cinnamon to run onto. Had no chance to stop that one, and Seoul for great 2-0 lead. Yeah,
and well-deserved. It's not really been any attacking chances for Montreal. We've seen maybe 1 or 2. Well, here's one developing. Jaeger forward to Selic. Selic's going to shoot. Neuer saves. And dangerous game, but it'll end up getting cleared.
Yeah, it was a bit risky there trying to play it out from the back, but paid off in spades that time. able to get that one clear out, and they might just look to end this first half with another goal.
Yeah, another goal here would pretty much seal it, I think, for Seoul to take home the 3 points. We've seen stranger things happen than a 3-goal comeback, but with the struggles that Montreal have had on the attack, as here's an opportunity. Manuel Neuer, no, the upright. What a save that would have been if he had gotten a finger to it.
Yeah, and honestly, that's just a bit of poor positioning there from Konstantin Selic. Probably could have been there to that rebound, get one back, but now they're on the counter and might look to make it free here with Mertz.
Oh, good tackle from Putneska. That'll clear it out and kill the immediate danger, but Liam Ryan still right there. Liam Ryan replacing Gunnar Kennedy, who had, I believe, 12 assists last season. Yarvinen! Cinnamon with another good tackle. Man jumps on the rebound, but gives Rage enough time to get his hands up and block the shot. As that will take us to the half, and that's very dominant so far by Seoul. I don't think there's any way around that.
Yeah, they have been absolutely on fire with this. The odd formation seems to be working out for them. It's giving them so many attacking opportunities, and well, I mean, full credit to what Seoul have been able to do here. It's just been controlling pretty much all facets of the game. They've had the majority of possession. They've been the one that have actually controlled the free kick game as well, and Liam Ryan is the one in the book. Just impressive work so far.
Yeah, and it's, 18 shots, 13 on target. That's an incredible percentage of shots on target. They're making Adam Rage work for it, but he has proven up to the test so far. He's still at 85-ish%.
Yeah. I think it was 2 of the 13, so whatever you call that, I suppose.
We do have a sub on. It's Paul Voffel in for Lachlan O'Rourke. On the Montreal side, hope maybe looking to get their offense going a little bit. Pedersen to Jaeger, wanted the cross, but Ryan was there. That would have been a good opportunity. Selic and Voffel both crashing the box.
Yeah, very good work so far, and I'm quite impressed with that work. And while really, Montreal need to try and get back onto this, because otherwise it's just not going to quite work out at all.
That was a regrettable decision by Calvera, I believe. Didn't end up getting him a card on the bright side.
Yeah. I mean, you can take those tactical fouls when you don't get booked any day of the week.
Oh, yeah. Danny Paul has another opportunity. It's going to get booted around, and Adam Rage will just put it way out for a throw. Wasn't taking any chances with that one. Man in for Ryan, back for Chouinard. Shoots, but it's high. Got a little bit too under that. Cinnamon attempted to get a through ball to Voffel, but now it's on to Aloisi. Has a first-timer and misses wide. Did not get his foot to that the way he wanted to.
No, that's just not what you want to see there. If you can't finish, it just creates so much more difficulties for them. And now we get to see whether Seoul can make it free here again, though. They are still under a bit of a pressure cooker here. Have to wait and see.
Danny Paul with another opportunity goes for the shot. Rage with a reasonably easy save. Probably could have held, but ends up being a throw. Doesn't hurt him. And now Montreal attempting to build something. We've only seen a few attacking looks from them. Here's one, but Lee Fist gets in the way. And it's going to be a counter from Seoul.
Yep, here goes Ryan up the middle, but and the tackle there just fell away to him. This is going to be very difficult for him to come back from now.
Aloisi with an opportunity, and he's missed. Oh, he's biffed that royally.
He was so close on that occasion, just barely off. Just needed to pull that one a little bit more to his right.
He had Adam Rage.
Chance.
Yeah, he had Adam Rage frozen. Big wasted opportunity there for Seoul. I don't think it'll come back to bite them, but still, that's
Yeah, with how much they've controlled this game, it's no wonder. And I mean, Liam Ryan on what is a very weak side flank with no real support, he's been able to play up and down the field and pretty much control that side of the flank entirely. And that's been rather surprising that Montreal haven't been able to take advantage. I suppose of a defensive formation they have, with a shot by Yavin and they're just barely tipped wide by Rage. Yeah, he's just been able to take control of that area of the field.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, the entire Seoul squad has had excellent days today. Only a couple of them below a 7.0 match rating, and there's still time to get that up. Montreal's in the box for Jaeger. Long shot is high and curling outside.
They had to take a deflection.
It was, because that is a corner.
Yeah, I was wondering what was coming in so slowly. It seemed like it got hit with a bit more power than that, but Lee Fist there, able to clear it out. I mean, when you have Cole Mertz there as well, not really much of a surprise. As here goes Baraka Aloisi right down the corner here. Oh, that might be there's a free kick. Nothing else other than the card. Interesting, as tries to go the direct route.
Yeah, that looked as though it might have been a card. I suppose it may have been his first defense of the game or something along those lines.
Very well could have been.
Oh, here's an opportunity for Montreal, but Neuer is there. Waffle went for the shot, but couldn't get it past Manuel Neuer.
Yeah, it's another case of the old shot right on, and it just ends up firing right to where they want it.
Yeah. Corner for Montreal is headed out. They're going to recycle if Pedersen is onside. And it's in! Konstantin Selleck. And it's all of a sudden 2-1. There's only a few moments left in the match. I don't know if it'll be enough.
They might just have enough time for one or two more attacking chances here. It's great work by Jaeger here to out-hustle Chenard. Pedersen smart to leave himself on side post corner and just whipped it in there past Mertz. Usually you'd like to see him at center roll and Ryan over on that edge. They get a little bit out of sorts there, and Selic able to get that one away. Huge opportunity for them now. Maybe try and get one back here, but they do only have a 1 at a minute though, and it doesn't seem like they'll have enough time here.
Yeah, Mertz with that tackle may have just sealed it. 3 Montreal attackers were in the area, but Cole Mertz steals the ball, and that will do it. It's going to be 2-1 Seoul, despite the late heroics from Montreal. And Seoul should have had at least one more goal on that missed shot by Aloisi.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say without much uncertainty there that they were the ones deserving of the victory. I mean, Hugh Mann was just domineering in that front forward role, and really just felt like McFred was, in all respects, just not quite up to snuff on that game, especially given the 5 at the back might need to look at the tactics and go back to the drawing board here, but remains to be seen on what they elect to do. Still a long way to go in this season, so the 0-2 start will not make them very happy, I'm sure.
Yeah, that is, I mean, really just, as you said, dominance by Seoul in general. Montreal really, I mean, perhaps they did come alive in the second half. They did have 12 shots with 6 on target. That's not the worst game in the world, but it's also a game that you want to have more of those chances. You want to have more quality chances and make more saves happen, because we didn't really see a whole lot of saves by Neuer. I think we saw 2 or 3. So they weren't exactly the most quality chances that they could have had. If you're going to play in a more cautious manner like that, you've got to make the chances you get count.
Indeed. They really just weren't able to make anything work for them, it seemed. And as a result, they end up dropping their second game of the season. Another 2-1 loss, so the goal difference hasn't been hurt too hard, but considering this was a team that was probably on their way to trying to make a promotion push, this is not the way you'd like to start out.
Yes, indeed. And the speaking of promotion push, our next match is going to be Athenai and Hollywood, and both teams were the ones relegated from Division 1 last season. Athenai, after scoring 0 points in league play. And Hollywood, having it come down to the wire against Catalonia, were not able to pull it out, ended up coming down. You see a 5-5, 5-2-3.
I think I call that a 5-2-3. While Hollywood sticking with a bit more of a classic one, the offset 4-2-3-1. We've seen them run that a few times in the past with various players to varying degrees of success.
Yeah. And Hollywood with a thorough drubbing of Cairo last time out, 5-0. Athenai able to pick up a win. I believe it was 2-1 over Montreal.
Well, it was 5-1, and it was 2-1 otherwise. But otherwise, yes, you bang over money with those.
All right, perfect. What did I say, 5-0?
5-0, yeah.
Oh, dear.
Ooh.
Nearly an immediate goal for Athenai, but Von Bismarck is there to make the save, and now a corner for Huga. Goes nowhere. Sam Siege will track it down.
Yeah, I'm just going to whip it right back in here. Costanza's there. This is going to be a very difficult time for both of these sides, really. It does feel like the way that they're trying to set themselves up is rather counterintuitive in both senses of a word. Just doesn't really feel like they're setting themselves up for much in terms of what they want to be able to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that, and it doesn't help when you have passes like that. Of course, it's good to put a ball on, but if you're going to miss, then you want to miss perhaps in a way that doesn't let the defender dribble all the way into your box.
And here they go now.
Going to take a shot. He absolutely froze Brian Duke badly, and it's going to be a goal for Liang Kwai. Hollywood with an early lead.
Well, you mentioned, hey, let's not try and let the defender just kind of run themselves in, and that's exactly what happened. Impossible is right there in the box and left rather unchallenged, and Liang Kwai there, Duke tries to stop the near post, but he goes across the face, has no trouble with it, and a beautiful, beautiful strike. Gives Hollywood the lead, and might be one that they can very well extend.
Yeah, I would not... Oh, boy. Speak of the devil, Tiki Taka with an interception off of a poorly played pass between Leroy and I believe that was Huga.
Yeah, Lightning tried to put on a shot. Just blocked out there by Siege.
And Athenai's going to go for a counter off of that. They are covered, and it's stolen again. Costanza up to Lightning. Lightning is going to put it forward for Taka. That should have been stolen by Athenai, but was not. And now Liang Kwai in the box. Cross in for Nagatoro Maradona. Duke can't get across in time, and that's number 2 for Hollywood on the day.
Yep, just easily in there once again. It just feels like it's really playing with your meat. Liang Kwai is able to dash right by Leroy, who is left completely flat-footed, just trying to run his way back, tries to cover off the near pass, but it ended up just going outside. Siege probably had the near pass covered. Instead, it's just outside a little bit for Nagatoro, opens up the angle in less than 10 minutes, and Hollywood already up 2-0. And Kwai now, if possible.
Possible cross in high. Another opportunity, Smallwood. Kwai has it in for Lightning. Lightning takes a shot. It's off of Huga. And it's cleared long. Liang Kwai gets a big run and just absolutely freezes Brian Duke again. That's number 2 for Kwai, number 3 on the game for Hollywood.
It's far too easy again. They're just playing out from the back and really no trouble. No one really pressuring in spite of the formation. Liang Kwai just runs his way right around Sam Siege. Duke stuck frozen. Really just had nowhere else to go to stop the shot. Once you can try the narrow the angle, had no chance.
And Hollywood's going to want to keep building on that. And here's Possible up the wing. Cross in, Francatori Maradona. Newport gets in the way, and that'll be a throw.
Yeah, she just seems to be they have so much ease playing out from the back here, just able to find open targets. Oh, Newport's missed a header there, and already they're just up in attack. Really, just no urgency in defense here being shown by Athenai, though. That time it's one of the Panda siblings that ends up blocking out a cross, though. They were able to reset here and are still holding a very high line here. Already up, like, with their center backs near halfway, basically in Athenai territory. It's not a nice sight to see. And there's Taka again.
Number 4. Gerard back to Costanza. Forward to Smallwood. And that's just a great through ball. A great first-time shot. Brian Duke really couldn't do a whole lot about that one.
Yeah, just everyone getting beaten on that occasion, just lofting it up. Just says, go out there and get it. And he went out there and got it. No trouble for him there. And really, something that he expect Tiki-Taka to finish.
Might be another opportunity here. Gerard. Cross. Taka blocked by Newport. That's a big block.
Yeah, a lot of bodies in the way of that one. Just ended up being blocked out there. One thing, I think I have been able to defend these set pieces a little bit, so a small blessing, really. Here goes Nagatoro again. Try to whip it back for Gerard.
Gerard all the way to the line. Low, Liang Kwai nearly had the hat trick, but Duke gets there. Bradford for Pelletier. Desormeaux? Desormeaux? Von Bismarck makes the save off the header from Pelletier.
If you're wondering, yeah, Desormeaux, I believe it would be.
Desormeaux.
Right wing back.
Yes. Now here's Hollywood again. Taka for Kwai. To the line, in. And that was blocked by Siege, headed out. Athenai with a couple of seconds to have an attacking look here before the half, and Hollywood has it immediately. Oh, that was a decision, but it ended up working out. Now Taka has it in the opposition half. Over for Kwai. Kwai grabs it, but Duke able to make the save, and it's the half.
Yeah, just barely surviving to the end of that one, really. That was all they could do at that point, even with the XG really not being in a place you'd expect it to be so harmful, I suppose one could say.
Yeah.
It's just been that they've still had clear-cut chances. Well, really clear-cut chances, but, you know, just like open looks that they've been able to convert upon, and it's been really good work in that regard, and full credit to Hollywood, really. It's been their game to lose and their game also to win.
Yeah. And 6 shots on target for Hollywood, which means Brian Duke has made 2 saves, which is a stark contrast to what Adam Rage had done for Montreal in the previous match. If you're only making 33% of the saves, that's not exactly going to be conducive to a win or even a draw, especially when your offense has only put, I believe, 2 or 3 shots on target the whole match. Though, to be fair, it's completely understandable.
Yeah, it's because of just how high Hollywood seem to be playing. No one is able to try and get up there and get a penetration ball through the defense, and yeah, as a result, it's been pretty much all Hollywood traffic, and nothing that Athenai has been able to do has really produced high-quality chances.
Yeah, we did see some substitutions. It was Leroy coming on for...
Well, Christian Wolf on for Leroy Clement.
Yes. And then Brendix Levert and Hamza, I believe, came on for Hollywood in place of... I don't recall who they came on. Kurt Lightning came out. That was for Hamza. Liang Kwai, opportunity for the hat trick and missed wide. And Levert came on for somebody.
Yeah, just weren't quite able to catch that one. But he seems to be on about midfield there, so...
Taka, Duke gets that one.
Just run that through myself.
Gero! Central defender goal off of the corner kick from Gerard.
Yeah, that's it again. Just really good work here from Gerard, just going for the near side there. Gerard definitely looked like the tallest player of the field out there compared to everyone else that was trying to contest that corner at the near post, and easily able to tap that one home. No real defenders playing on that line here. Here goes Pelletier. Oh, the deflection off Gerard. Nearly had Von Bismarck pulled, but he recalled himself back and was able to make the stop.
Another opportunity. Nope, not anymore. I was going to say another opportunity for Athenai is forming, but...
It's a Fletcher Smallwood, by the way. Levert is on for Lightning. Hamza on for Smallwood.
Yes. Taka Newport got a foot to that and blocked it. And it'll be a corner. And corner nearly went in. Wolf blocked it with his head.
Yeah, that time it was a far post and the defender was there. Christian Wolf able to make that stop. Good work from the substitute.
Gerard putting in another cross, doesn't get there, and now Balder Panda will clear it. Duke grabs that ball. And now Hollywood on the attack again. Tiki-taka outside of the box, cross in for Hamza. That's far post. Duke grabs it.
Yeah, still a lot of pressure down this left edge, though. Gerard and Hamza seem to be working well cohesively.
Oh, Valor. Had a go, but Duke makes that save. That was... What a shot that would have been.
Yeah, just unfortunately didn't go for them. But again, it just seems like all the threat is with Hollywood again, and they're already launching one up here to try and launch an attack, though. Newport able to quash that one, at least for the moment. Athenai might look to build on this right edge.
Yeah, they've got Balder Panda. That's a long cross headed for Sorin Panda, but doesn't end up getting there. Now it's Liang Kwai blocking the cross from Wolf and pushing up the edge. In for Taka, but Siege gets there. And Hollywood has it back immediately. Valor on for Taka. Taka shoots. Duke saves right at the keeper.
Yeah, another case. Shot right on. No trouble there.
Oh, it's Pelletier. That is a goal kick. I thought he may have been offside, but that does not appear to be the case.
No, he was well on there by the looks, and just nearly was able to fire one back to at least get one back, but not on that occasion. That's probably the most threatening Athenai have looked so far this game.
Yeah. Taka for Nagatora Maradona on for Hamza. Hamza in for Taka, blocked by Newport.
Yeah, Newport stepping up a lot in the second half. Is able to been shut down a lot more of these chances that Athenai have been on the victim end of.
Yeah. Liang Kwai, long ball for Hamza. Kwai again, long shot, and Duke gets across. That was headed to be the hat trick, and Brian Duke denies again. Tiki Taka with a very ambitious effort that Brian Duke is able to hold. And Taka again is in the box. It's going to be a cross. Wanted to get Kwai the hat trick, but Brian Duke grabs it and says, not today. He is very loath to give up that third goal to Liang Kwai.
Yeah, absolutely. You do not want to be giving up anything more right now. That's been something to behold here so far in this match, is just how much they've just been able to relentlessly attack. And even with that, like, Athenai are probably luckier, or perhaps luckier, to not be down so much. As there's a great stop by von Bismarck.
Great shot by Pelletier as well. Huga's corner, that's headed out. Spack Jarrow, the culprit. Soren Panda wanted to get the back pass to Wolf, but Liang Kwai was right there. Through ball onto Tiki Taka, who waited to time his run, shoots it. It's Brian Duke getting across.
Yep, got out there again, narrowed the angle. All you need to do at this point.
And there's number 6. It's off of a corner. It's George Costanza, the opposite central defender to Spack Jarrow, who scored earlier.
Oh, that's a beautiful sight to see. You have two central defender goals here for Hollywood. Both of them getting their opportunities. That time, Gerald Jarrow was whipping it more into the central line, and I mean, Hollywood's height there. It seemed like they were towering over all of Athenai. A huge, great opportunity for them converted. Jarrow and Costanza, both center backs, both with goals in what really has been a foregone conclusion. Just really ask you, how many more can they get? There's another. Tiki Taka gets a hat trick.
Is that? I thought that was his second.
I'm trying to do the count here now. Hold on, because I thought it was Taka 3, Kwai 2. Oh, make it second then. I didn't think it was the one that scored in. He must be one of the 5 that scored in that demolition of Cairo. And yeah, seems like Hollywood sent a message to Division 2 now. They are not to be denied that promotion spot. They've already got themselves out to maximum points and a plus 11 goal difference.
It's about to be 12, I think. Quiet for
briefly
Nagatora.
Trying to stop it, but here they go. Here's Hamza.
Wide open. Yep, that's it. Number 8, and it's Omar Hamza this time.
Yeah, I think that's the first goal for Omar Hamza in the SSL full time. Just beautifully worked again. Wolf tries to get that one away, but just ended up right back with Liang Kwai, and they just changed the angle here. Hamza's just let loose there. Desormeaux not there to cover. Newport's just trying his hardest out there, but can't do anything. And with 4.5 left in regulation, maybe look for a 9 field with Nagatoro.
Ooh,
Duke
nearly.
that time was able to get there.
Revert for Liang Kwai, going into the box, looking for a cross. Gets it, and it's Taka. There's the hat trick. In the 90th minute.
Yeah, it was 5 minutes too soon. That's on me. Yeah, but again, that was just easy work. Left side, Levert to Liang Kwai. No trouble. That time able to just dance Wolf and Hugo away. I think that did take a little deflection off of Newport there, but no matter how you slice it, that is a very easy goal to convert. And they might just try and make it 10, though I would be very surprised if they decide to go that hard out for it.
I would not. Hollywood is going to want to make an incredible statement about how they should have never been sent down last season, but only 50 seconds. I think they're going to be content to just let it run out here unless they get an opportunity. I hope, at least.
Yeah. Athenai might just look to get one foot back, or von Bismarck said, no, I want a clean sheet for myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Soren Panda just didn't quite have the pace to get onto that. Uh-oh. Pelletier for Bradford. For Balder Panda. Long shot. Von Bismarck gets there. They will concede the corner.
Yeah, but you look at that and you think, how easy is it going to be to convert against a team that has a very distinct height advantage? Look at Hamza. That near post just really looked like he was going to be able to knock anything out.
And Callahan puts that high, and that's the match. Yeah. 9-0.
Let's go home. Oh, wait, we got 2 more games. We can't go home yet.
Yeah, 4 goals in the final 10 minutes from Hollywood.
Insane work, really.
39 shots with 21 on target.
Disbelief.
And 50-50 possession. That's... Yeah, I mean, there's not really a whole lot else you can say about that match. It was pure and complete domination by Hollywood from start to finish, and I don't think that there is anything that Athenai could have done differently.
No.
Perhaps they might have gotten 1 goal. They did have a couple opportunities if they kind of just played the ball directly to the feet of Hollywood players rather than trying to lead it on to their own, but regardless.
Yeah. I mean, well, that 2 perfect 10s and 2 9s. That's... I've never seen anything like it.
And an 8.0 from von Bismarck as well. I have on one occasion seen 3 perfect 10s in a match. But this was one of the most thorough drubbings I've ever seen.
Yeah. The substitutes at 7.2 and 7.3 even.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I mean, I think we kind of expected Hollywood to come out and win this match, but I don't think we expected it to be 9-0.
No.
That will lead us into what should be a less one-sided affair, however. It's going to be Cairo City up against Kaapstad. Cairo under new management. Kaapstad trying to build on their previous 2 seasons of, quite frankly, disappointment. They do have a win under their belt already this season, which is a good sign for them. Cairo, on the other hand, have undergone not just management changes, but several personnel changes, and it's quite the different team than it was last season.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, you just got to try and overhaul something here, and I think that's been a big reason why they're so high up. Well, why they actually were able to get that win to recommence last season, and yeah, huge work done by the Kaapstad management to overhaul, and as a result, we now have a far more interesting occasion for Kaapstad. Might actually be able to challenge a bit more of a Cairo. We did see them on the back of a drubbing of Hollywood, though I will say may not be reflective given we just saw, well, I might just take that back for this 4-2-2-2 that I'm seeing, maybe a 4-2-4. Kaapstad are electing for a 4-3-3 diamond here with Muller and orange slices, manning that central midfield. Here you get a look at the standings here. Of course, Kaapstad in second. Cairo, as a result of having to face Hollywood, are in 8th. Of course, Athenai did get that win, so they will basically be the last of the 3-pointers, quite likely. And while we'll get ourselves underway here shortly, and I do have to say, this is going to be a pretty exciting African match here. Of course, Moda immediately out. Oh, barely kept out there. Dexter Hall was right back on his line there and just barely kept that one back. Up to the far post and Muller heads it away. Logic to clean up. Now with Mike up. There's a back heel, but nothing doing.
Cairo, that's a shot by Robovic.
Yeah, Moda with a very difficult free kick to take there. Just hit the wall there, and the second shot just not quite able to find the target. Cairo good playing out from the back so far. We're able to get it to this side with Adamu. Oh, just into the gloves of Dexter Hall there.
Cairo with a little bit of a dominating performance so far early in this match. And as I say that, Ripley Dieter with a cross for Fisher doesn't get there. Orange slices for Krustis, for Muffin, through for Fisher. Fisher shoots and LaRock saves. And somehow doesn't bring the ball into the net with him. Coffee Biscuit, new acquisition for Cairo. Adamu is in the box, tries to get a shot. McGlaskin's heads it, but Dexter Hall is there. And that's nearly an opportunity, but headed away. Now Jersey Motor with a long ball, but Doug will get there before Adamu can. And it'll be back to Ripley Dieter. Adamu steals for Hlemjid. Pleasureman on for Hlemjid. Cross in for Imbromovic, and it's in. Zlatan Imbromovic. 1-0 Cairo, 41st minute.
Yeah, that was pretty easy in truth. Flemish just got it out to the Pleasureman, and he just set him loose. And this low cross here that just gets by all the centre backs, and Ibrahimovic is there to easily convert it. No trouble for him. And Cairo getting out to this lead and might look to make a 2 before the break with this corner.
Nothing immediately, but here's Hlemjid, and it's off. Side.
Jersey Motor didn't quite get back in time.
Yeah, Dexter Hall with a good save anywhere there, but interesting first half. Cairo thoroughly outclassing Kaapstad so far. Only 1 shot on target and 3 shots total for the South African team.
Yeah, it's been very powerful for them thus far. And for a moment, I just had a little bit of dust on the monitor there that showed me negative shots on target there for Kaapstad. But yeah, that prime chance that they had in that 41st minute for Ibrahimovic just was the way to go. And giving them this big lead that they can hope to extend. One thing of note as well is the clear-cut chances. I mean, you see those, and you just kind of like, yeah, this team has been the one to beat.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a sorry sight, in all honesty. Because, you see all of that work that's been done there, and yeah, it's just not quite gone their way so far.
Yeah, Kaapstad's going to have to come out swinging in the second half. They're going to have to get a lot more shots on target, a lot more attacking opportunities, and if Cairo continues to play the game that they have been playing, as we do have some substitutions, it's Freddie on for Laudrup, Clark on for Fisher on the Kaapstad side, and then Lemji did come off for Cairo as well. McFlopface, I believe, was who came on.
Yeah, but I don't actually see those changes there right now, but after this might be the view that we have of the formations tab lying to us.
Yeah. Well, here's an opportunity. Well, all right. They turn a throw into a corner.
Yeah, just deflect it off the other guy and get the corner kick. It's not that hard.
It's over. And the throw into a corner into a goal. Kick.
Let's say, where is that throw coming from? Or the goal, rather. Excuse me. Yeah, neither of us can really talk right now, I guess.
Yeah, I'm struggling. Orange slices with the interception. Muffin goes back to Muller. Long ball on for Krustis Jr., who heads it on to nobody in particular.
Dahmer might get this run down the left flank going here, though. Especially given the second yellow. It might be difficult for them to try and work around it.
Oh. Kamavinga with that tackle keeps Biscuit from getting a free shot. Oh, Muffin missed a little bit wide. Laroc got across. And that's a goal kick. Laurent over for Rupp, over for Freddie. Forward for Biscuit. And Laroc with an absolute screamer.
Yeah, I was trying to get that deep there for Ibrahimovic.
Yeah. And Adamu onto McGlaskins. And Ibrahimovic has a double.
Incredible work. There's Zlatan Ibrahimovic just doing what he does best. Already had the first one, which he's able to convert, but that time it's just again low crosses that get by the centre back line and easily converted there. Ibrahimovic right by David Dugg. And a huge goal there. Gives Cairo a 2-0 lead. But, I mean, the way this game has gone, very well made this seem insurmountable.
Oh, Muffin. Nearly, but it's high.
That's in the net. How did that bounce out?
It phase walked through the top of the net.
Yeah, good eye from the referees there to make sure that they called that one.
Yeah. It rolled along the top, and when it stopped, it just decided it wanted to be on the floor now.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Hall rolls it out, trying to get something going, but this seems like pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point. Only 10 minutes. Haven't seen anything. Well, Kaapstad have had a couple more opportunities in this half, but they just haven't been able to convert any of them, and that is a misplay by Doug to allow Ibrahimovic to miss just high on his chip. Abu!
Oh, Ibrahimovic.
Again.
Yeah, again. It's nearly able to create some chances, but not quite on that occasion. But we just appear to be experiencing a little bit of a slowdown here. We should be okay now, and it does seem like we are.
Jackson Clark goes long for Muffin, but Adamu gets there first. And with only about 5 minutes left in the match, I think Cairo is going to be perfectly happy to just let things finish out the way they are.
Yeah, no reason to try and push any further.
Well, perhaps Jersey Motor on for Ibrahimovic, and it's Toffee Biscuit this time. It's 3-0. I opened my mouth.
Yeah, just quickly got away from him, and once more, easy conversion there. Bowler just launches the ball here, and again, it's just by about David Dugg once more. Whip back to McLashcombs, and then he's already diving out to Dexter Hall, thinking it's a shot, but it's a little tap on there. Coffee Biscuit converts it, no problem. Huge goal, and a huge change in this match. Well, not really much of a change, but a huge postage stamp, I suppose.
Yeah. And this is probably going to be the last play of the match. Jersey Motors corner doesn't go anywhere in particular. Coffee Biscuit traces it down. And that is it. 3-0 for Cairo. And, I mean, again, just another thorough drubbing. The XG says the Kaapstad deserved one by the end of that. I don't know that I particularly agree. I think I wouldn't have been surprised if they had gotten one, but I also don't know that they really had the quality chances to say, yeah, they should have had one there.
Indeed. I have to agree with that myself as well. Did really feel like it was all Cairo in that occasion, you know. Like Eric Hall did what he could there to try... Oh, sorry, Dexter Hall rather did what he could to try and stop it, but end of the day, it was really just a running roughshod over the Kaapstad line, and yeah, again, a tough day at the office for all involved.
Yeah, a 5-9 from Giannis Krustis Jr. If your main goal-scoring threat has a sub-6 day, it's a pretty good bet that you're going to go home without a single point.
Yeah, not what you want to see with a guy trying to lead from the front. But they'll just have to, again, lick their wounds. You know, you got to win at least, so you're coming back here, but again, going down into the negatives on 3 points. I mean, you're still within a decent fight, but it's not a good way to try and continue on what was a very nice high note for them.
Yeah. Yeah, that is less than ideal for the South African squad. But that does bring us on to our next match. Red Star Laos and Schwarzwälder F.C.
FV, Schwarzwälder.
FV, my apologies. I did not realize that, although it's on the logo directly in front of me. I know how to read.
That's debatable.
Yeah. This match is the one that I've been looking forward to the most. I think that these are possibly the most evenly matched teams, with a lot of venom and firepower between them. And I think it's going to be one of the more interesting matches of the day. Although, because really, Montreal did get that one back on Seoul, but really it's been domination in all three of the matches so far. I think this one has the potential to be a lot more back and forth.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I mean, Schwarzwälder, I would say, are probably the dark horse to be promoted this season. They seem to have really got through their rebuild quite well, as here we get to see Red Star, who are running this kind of offset 4-2-4 there. While Schwarzwälder have decided to drop the anchor once again. I mean, the reason I call it the anchor is try and connect the dots up and you can make it into an anchor. And I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. We have seen that from several of the teams in D1 in the past couple of seasons, so they've started to kind of move away from it. Sar and Santra able to gather that one in with ease. And they'll start the build out of the back with Llewellyn. Immediate turnover, and now it's Red Star. And now it's back to Schwarzwälder. Rob Tucker, that's a great through ball. It's going to be a one-on-one chance. Can he beat Josh Cambers? He can. It's Rob Tucker. First minute goal for Schwarzwälder.
Yeah, it took barely even 45 seconds, and Schwarzwälder immediately able to hit back. It's a nice little chip over from the back here. Shankinger got it to Zeroni, who just looked up and saw that he was ready to run. Got by Scarpetta, beats Dalton Condors, pretty much completely through, in spite of narrowing that angle very well. Was maybe thinking Tucker would try and tuck it near post, no pun intended. But instead just decided to go across his face and unstoppable from that point on. And a huge 1-0 lead, though. Red Star may look to hit back early this first few minutes.
Yeah, that's Jones, Hunter Jones, looking for the assist to Olaf Sides there, but it's high. And after that first minute heroic, we suddenly see ourselves with an off-target shot from Berbatov off of the post. As I was saying, it slowed down quite a bit after that first minute heroics.
Yeah, and sometimes it might be what you want to do. You get out to an inner lead and you just want to slow it down for the next bit because, you know, it means that you're not trying to hype up the adrenaline too much. You can get things down back to your own tempo.
Yeah. Going to build things up your own way. Jean-Claude for Mike Checker, and it's blocked by Saran Santral. And that corner goes nowhere. Changshan for Norris for Jean-Claude. And Tucker is pressing hard. Hasn't quite gotten anything out of it yet. Checker to sides, forward for Chicken. Chicken takes the shot, but... Oh! Tato puts it in off the rebound.
Yeah, this gets blocked here, I think, by Shankinger. And
yes,
that's what I was thinking here, because it just gets Saran Sasra right out of position here. Here's another look from a reverse angle. Chicken there just taps off of Shankinger there. Saran Sasra came out to try and just block it directly, but because of that tap away, it just left the net wide open, and Pat Tato, I mean, he just needed to direct it towards it and didn't need to do too much. That's exactly what he does, and a huge equalizer for Red Star Lao versus Schwarzwälder. Definitely we're looking to press the assault now. I mean, we saw that we scored 45 seconds after previously, and nearly again with Tucker, but that time Dalton Condors cut it off.
Yeah, another... that's two very close... Two... what am I saying? Very good opportunities because of the ball being in a position that the keeper's not ready for. One of them went, the other one didn't. Tucker on for Taco Cat. Cat to the line, puts in for Zerhuni. They'll reset. Zerhuni! Long shot driven into the corner of the net, and it's 2-1 again.
Well, don't call it a lead change, but Taco Cat just got it back to Zerhuni. The two of them working together. JCGD just kind of switches off there, and oh my goodness, that is an absolute screamer of a shot. Kindness could have done nothing about it. Probably the only thing that could have been done was just putting a little bit more coverage on him. As a result, half-time, Schwarzwälder with a quick chance. Not one that they expected to score off of, if you look at that, but it does give them a huge 2-1 lead going into the break.
Yeah, and it's... I mean, arguably, Red Star does deserve to have... Well, I don't think arguably. I think that deserved right now would be a 1-all match. That wonder shot from Zerhuni is so far the difference, and Red Star's had a lot of good attacking opportunities. Schwarzwälder has struggled a little bit to create them, but they also haven't particularly been forcing them, I don't think. So I think we will see more... continue to see calculated attacking opportunities from Schwarzwälder, while Red Star will continue to just attack, wait for something to open up, make sure that they can take advantage of any opportunities that come their way.
Yeah, it will be something to watch out for here because I feel like there are a few more twists in the tail left. I wouldn't be surprised to see this go for multiple lead changes because Laos look threatening, but there's a bit of a threat there given from Changshan Princess. So nothing in the cards there.
God is blocked by Plank.
Yeah, just slow play right now here from Red Star. They're the one that's trying to control the tempo in essence because they've had a majority of the ball there. They tried to look there with Jones, just intercepted there, but I guess look again. I'd be watching out for Victoria Snooks to try and set someone up.
Nearly. Jones had an opportunity. It'll be a corner.
Yeah, it was JCGD there that had done the setup. As that one, Hunter Jones just heading it over the bar. That's probably what I'd want to see there. I liked that little play there, that little free kick, but they're looking to try and get that. Some people probably think they're getting a header on that. Just Snooks flicked it back to Sides, and Sides had a lot of space thanks to no wall. Was able to get himself an open look. Didn't quite pan out there, but something that I want to see more of.
Snooks on for Sides. That's in. 2-2. You had just said Snooks is going to look to set somebody up, and that was a great play onto Olaf Sides to tie it up.
Yeah, it was exactly the person that they looked to about 5 minutes ago. They're able to set it up beautifully, and well, that time it's just this little inside cut here. It looks like Whittington has it no trouble, but Snooks is able to cut it off, and then Sides gets forward, right by Plank and Shanking on the through ball, with them combining beautifully there to equalize. Now they've got to try and look to take the lead here. Not sure who they'll look to get it out of, though.
Not out of that corner in particular, although they do have another opportunity.
I'm watching Mike Shecker here just to see whether he gets back.
Snooks, that's tackled by Whittington in the box. No penalty is called.
Shecker wanted it. Oh, he got it again!
Called it.
I was thinking he tried once, and he did it twice. Because he tries that first shot initially, because it's just drifting away there. He looked to Sides first, and there's Snooks. And there's the tackle there. He tried the shot. It's blocked by his own man, Tato. Then he just looks and just says, you know what? I'm going to do it again. And he absolutely beats Sanan Sastra to the top corner, probably where that first shot was heading, had it not been for his own forward. The Red Star Lao has come right back from a Mike Checker solo effort, which he tried. It's so strange to see it try twice, but now Red Star Lao need to try and hold this lead.
Yeah, I don't think
with about a quarter of the game left,
I don't think
they've been rallying. They might just extend.
Yeah, Black Forest is not going to be particularly happy about this. They might not have a chance. It's their Saran Satstral. There we go. I was adding another.
Okay, then.
I think Black Forest is going to score again before this is over.
That wouldn't surprise me either. Wouldn't surprise me if it's finished like 5-3.
Yeah. Or 4-all.
Oh, a 4-all draw. Well, that's something you'd love to see.
Kat had a good idea there, but Berbatov got stuck behind Checker, let Kanders come out to grab it.
Yeah, might have just been a miscommunication there on where he wanted it. He just said he wanted a through ball, but maybe it's wanted it a little bit more to his left.
Ezerhuni for Schenking or long for Whittington. Whittington.
Oh, that's so much space that you have. Why are you hesitating?
Zerhuni looking for Kat. Kat to the line. Cross in. It's in! Berbatov, 3-all.
Well, you call that one. Schwarzwälder, you would think if they were going to score again, and they do. I think that was just maybe deflected off Scarpetta, but Claudio couldn't quite get his head to that one, maybe. Or at least get it away. Let's see there. Yeah, it just gets over him. And Berbatov is waiting in the wings and is able to tug that one to the far side Kanders can't get over in time, and suddenly it's 3 apiece. The 3/4 of the game gone. I mean, on pace, we're looking at 4-all.
Yeah, it's entirely possible still. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Dion. We're going to look for Tucker, but Snooks is there. Now it's Whittington. Back to Zerhouni. Back into Dion. On for Tucker, and Kanders makes the save. Offside anyway.
Oh, that one whipped across and off the bar! Tucker nearly had it again, and that time it just didn't fall for them.
Whittington on for Saran Satrot. English.
How many times are we going to fumble Saran Satrot?
I had it, and then I realized I was adding an N where I didn't need to, and now I don't have it anymore.
There's goddamn right in front there. Goes across for Mike Chicky, looks for the double, but just got underneath it a bit too much. Corner kick now. 9 minutes left in regulation. Cleared out by Claudio Scarpetta that time. Jankinger. Gin tonic!
It's 4.
That was from nothing. It looked like it didn't have any kind of angle that Kanders didn't have covered. But watch the spin on this one. It just curls right at the last minute, tucking itself into that far post, or near post rather. And suddenly, Schwarzwälder, the third lead change, technically fourth. You went 1-0 to 1-0 to 2-1 to 2-2 to 3-2 to 3-0, now 4-3. They might look a 5-3. Here goes Berbatov. Was that a penalty? It doesn't matter. Gentonics made it a double in 3 minutes. Right back on its head.
What is happening? Scarpetta takes out Berbatov. Gintonic says, well, it doesn't matter. It's going in anyway. You said 5-3, and here we are.
Might be 5-4 here. Oh!
I thought Scarpetta had a great chance at that.
That is incredibly risky play there from Monokoi Saran Satrot. Going out there to basically leave his net wide open. If he doesn't fall on that, that is an almost guaranteed goal there for Claudio Scarpetta. This is incredibly ballsy player, and Llewellyn, what a beautiful block. Took that shot away and sent it right back where it came from. 4.5 to play in regulation. Have to imagine maybe 3 minutes of stoppages here.
Snugs for Jean-Claude. Something's going to happen here. Chicken. Okay, now it's Dion on the counter.
Yeah, Berbatov's trying to run down that left flank. He might try and immediately change the angle here, but he just doesn't have enough room.
Zerhouni, long ball for Berbatov.
Other eventually.
Oh my, I thought that was going in. I would have lost my mind.
Goodness me, they're trying everything now. You might as well. You've had incredible shots from Zinedine Gintonic that... they're playing out from the back end.
Tato had a great opportunity to put a through ball directly onto the foot of Olaf Sides. Perfectly timed run, but couldn't get it past the defender. Plink, I believe.
Yeah.
And now Dion in for Gin Tonic. Over for Tucker. Comes back to grab it. Over for Taco Cat. Taco Cat. In for Zerhouni. Zerhouni for Whittington. On for Dion. Kanders tips it over. It was nearly 6.
Yeah, and for a moment there I was thinking Tucker was going to try and snap a left foot strike, just didn't turn his body to do so. Instead, he just looked about left flank and did build to perhaps a better opportunity, but I feel like it might have been able to catch Kanders off guard here. Young did get back on side in time following the corner kick. Now against Taco Cat on the left flank.
And Red Star's got to get the ball back, and they've got to get on the opposite side of the field. It might not matter. Tucker shot is saved by Canders, and there's still hope. Long ball, sides, that's exactly what they needed. They've got a 3-on-3. If they can get there, 3-on-4 now. Cross in, headed on. It's a corner. Jean-Claude put it just where Sautral had to save.
Yep, just got the hands to it, was looking to tuck it in. But again, just able to turn it away. And again, another block and eventually cleared out there.
Oh, I thought surely Tato had that. Really big save there from Sautral, is now with only 30 seconds left. The result is nearly secured, barring an absolute miracle.
Yeah, that probably interception, that will do it. And now he's just going to try and run for territory. Berbatov going to try and get by Checker here. Able to keep the ball for himself here. Might just look to try and put a shot on here to waste more clock.
Whittington goes for one, and it's over. That's probably going to be it.
Yeah, can't imagine with that much time left. There it is. Wow, what a finish. What an incredible story of that match. Just back and forth, ebb and flow. And Zinedine Gintonic right at the end, the 81st, the 84th, converting a win for Schwarzwälder. Pretty much got them 2 points.
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, it was an incredible play by all sides as well to try and bring her back. But Gintonic, unsurprisingly, player of the match with a match-winning double. The contributor all around the park, and huge congratulations to Schwarzwälder there, who may very well have felt like they escaped with 3 points.
Yeah, and I have to say, Josh Canders really kind of sold that for his squad, allowed 5 out of the 9 shots on target to go in. And his team outperformed their XG to a certain extent, but he struggled in front of the net today, and it directly cost his team. I feel like the last time that we saw Schwarzwälder and Red Star play, we had the exact same scenario with last-minute bangers, and 5-3 Schwarzwälder ended up being the final score. I might be incorrect on that, but I vividly remember that.
That feels right. Feels a bit deja vu.
I'm going to look
we're going to look at the standings here and just see how crazy it gets. There are 2 teams that are on positive goal differential.
Yeah, that's...
Thanks, Hollywood.
Yeah. Absolute blitz of goals. Just this entire match day, really.
Yeah, 23 goals all up throughout, and has already given Hollywood first and technically second. 2 equal firsts there with Tiki Taka and Nagatoro at the top. I mean, that will also keep them at the top of the standings as, they pretty much outscored the entirety of Division 2 at this point.
Yeah.
Technically not correct, but both accounts.
It was 6-2 Schwarzwälder over Red Star last time around is the one I was thinking of. Although it certainly was closer than 6-2.
Yeah.
What an exciting match day. So that last match day did indeed have all the drama that I had hoped it would, and that just what an incredible match.
Absolutely wild affairs, and thank you for joining us throughout that. I mean, this is a long one for you to sit for here. This is coming up on over 75 minutes. We've nearly been here for the duration of an actual football match.
Yeah. Coming up on it very quickly here. I think that is just about it for us today, though. I've been Laser. I've been joined today by Socc, and we will see you next time.
Thank you, guys. Good night.